Hello, everyone. Welcome to this meditative life. And I will be leading a guided meditation today. We're just going to give a few minutes here for those arriving and check in to make sure all's well. So, wherever you are today, I hope you're doing well. And I am grateful to have this opportunity to practice together. That it is for me, meditation, being able to practice with others feels really important. And so that is an objective of what we'll be doing today. So for today, what it is really just taking a journey through our body, through our minds, and seeing what is present, seeing how we can really be inclusive of all that's happening in our own experience, with that non-judgmental awareness that can really just let things be reflected in awareness as they are. And so part of that is really sitting with an honesty within oneself, that willingness to look, to see, to be present with, to allow. And when in doing that, we find that, awareness gains stability. We start to see more clearly. There starts to be more spaciousness. So it starts to have an effect of helping us to be at ease within ourselves. We start to see that, many of these states of minds or unpleasant sensations in the body, they're not the sum total of who we are. They're very transient experiences, and we don't need to define ourselves by it. And by staying with awareness, we then actually start to see how we also have these qualities of love, this deep caring for life, for all life, compassion, that motivation when we touch into suffering to want to alleviate it, and then this inherent wisdom that is not something that comes through understanding, building blocks, through intellectual thinking. It really is something inherent in us when we see clearly. So this is a journey just into the experience of our body and mind, to see how we can touch into this aspect of ourselves that is already whole, that is already pure, that is just fine. So coming home to ourselves through awareness of our body and mind. So begin by finding your body posture where the spine is upright, and yet the muscles are relaxed, at ease. And just taking a moment to feel the contact with the earth, the sensations of the earth supporting you. Whether it's hardness, softness, coolness, warmth. And then breathing into your posture, just allowing your shoulders to soften, relax. And just taking a moment to really let yourself be. And then reflecting on your aspiration for meditation. seeing if you can, in your own way, connect this practice that you're doing to be beneficial to yourself in bringing understanding, clarity, sense of ease, happiness, and letting that expand out to be able to benefit other beings. All forms of life. And then, for a few moments, just simply relax and let everything be just as it is. Thoughts of busyness erupt, just letting these bubbles be there and let be. Just relax in the open ease of awareness. Where we're not following our experience and we're not blocking it. We simply let be. And as we make this journey through body and mind, remembering that you always have agency. If something doesn't feel right to do in this moment, that's fine. Do what feels right for you. So bringing awareness to your body. And you can start with sensations of connection, of touching. Maybe it's your feet on the floor, or your sit bones on your cushion or chair. Just feeling the sensations of connection. Hardness, softness, warmth, coolness. And just noticing if there's maybe a concept of your body, the chair, the floor, and just seeing if you can feel or know the experiences directly. Just however they're arising. And then lightening up the focus And just have a very light awareness of your whole body. Just enough awareness to know that you have a body. Just a feeling or a sense. And then noticing if within your body there's any areas of tightness or tension. And just feeling these sensations. Just allowing these sensations to be just as they are. As we relax with tension, we might notice that just in this, it has an effect. We're not feeding the tension, and the tension might soften or change. Or we discover that we've got a great support in something so tactile, something we can feel and be aware of. We can simply know the tension. And then just opening up to random sensations in your body. And just sitting in this space of awareness. And suddenly there's a twinge. Or we notice a part of the body that we haven't been aware of because of the sensations or tingling in our foot. Or if there is an area in your body where the sensations are more prevalent and it feels right to really just let awareness rest with this experience. If we get carried away by thoughts of the future, the past, thoughts about our bodies, in the seeing of this, just seeing. And this is awareness that's seeing. So we're already back and can gently redirect our attention to sensations in our bodies. If some sensations are pleasant, just noticing, is there a leaning into it? Or do we just let it be? Or if sensations are unpleasant, is there any retraction? Might be very subtle. Still wanting to distance from. And again, just letting this be reflected in awareness. Awareness that is non-judgmental. And then looking for a moment to see, are there any ideas, beliefs, thoughts we have about our bodies? Images that we carry? And simply being able to see whatever is there. No need to judge. And yet if judging occurs, we see the judging. And then looking to your own mind to see, are there any emotions that are present? Our emotions are often known through a combination of thoughts and feelings. Sometimes the types of thoughts, the images let us know if aversion or agitation is present. There might just be a cranky tone to the thoughts. Or if there's agitation, the mind might be jumpy. Can't land anywhere. Sometimes the sensations in our bodies let us know. Might be a heaviness, dullness. And as we be with this, we see that actually there's a sense of apathy. Not so interested. Or maybe in our chest there's a sense of tightening, rigidity, fear. Just asking whatever is present for you. Letting it all be reflected in awareness. The emotions too can be pleasant, where we like them, or unpleasant, where we might want to get rid of. Can just notice if this is the case. Or maybe the mind feels quite neutral. No heavy emotions, or no delight. Simply knowing experience. This is important to be with. As we so often crave the highs and lows, the pleasant, and want to get rid of the unpleasant. So being able to simply be when things are more neutral. With emotions, they often change as we become aware of them. Maybe a new emotion is present. We can also look and see if hope or fear is driving our practice. The hope that something good will come, something will be better, or the fear that this unpleasant experience will always plague me, ruin my life, that I'll never be able to be with this. And if we see how we're practicing to get or to get rid of, we can just simply see this. Again, letting it be reflected in awareness that is all accommodating. Learning to simply be with this terrain of having a body and a mind, and how we can find the stability of awareness within this changing flow of experience. And the difference between being lost in the experience and simply knowing the experience. And then letting go of any focus. And let your mind be natural. Don't try to do anything. And concluding this session with taking a moment to dedicate any benefit that comes from our practice. That this can ripple out into the world and help all beings everywhere find a deep sense of well-being. Peace and happiness. Okay, so you can open your eyes if they've been closed, look around, take in your environment, and really let's see if you can establish an intention to keep practicing in the rest of your day in simple ways. You know, a light awareness of body and mind as we go throughout our day, our evening, and just to keep coming back to this quality of awareness and a simple presence. So, wishing you a good week, and I'll be in touch again shortly in the forum.